And yeah, I am ready for this wonderful race. It's going to be some fun stuff. These players are very good. This is, you know, seed 4 and 5 when they came into the competition. We are in that top 16 of Division B, so yeah, they worked hard to get here. What were their records? I'm actually curious of that. I'll look into records. Hold on. Shadowgato went 2-1 in their group, and then Chinoe went 3-0. So yeah.
Yeah, Chino's kind of cracked, I'm not gonna lie. When I first saw Chino playing in the freshman tournaments like a couple years ago, oh my god! Oh, what have I done? What have I done? Anyways, as I was saying, Chino incredibly cracked, does not make mistakes. Very fantastic Mario mover. Oh man. That is a rough way to start a race.
I didn't see it because I'm still, the Discord screen share is lagging a bit, but it's fine.
I'm gonna chalk that up to a you problem.
It probably is. Hold on, let me stop the screen share and restart it, see if that does anything. And now it's buffering.
Cool. That's okay.
Well, let's talk about that a little bit because I have that thing. Yeah. So left side, we got Shadowgato has been 2 for 2 on it, and now he's 3 for 3 as he was able to get it this time. And yeah, I'm assuming what was a death from Chino, we're looking at him now exiting the frog area and doing left side as well, which they are 1 for 3.
We are throwing a prediction out in the chat. If you are a Chino or Shadowgato supporter, make sure to throw some channel points on it. I know we see Chino coming out to a little bit of an early deficit, but as I was saying before, I think we can definitely see a solid run out of Chino. Although Shadowgato, somebody you don't want to be going up against with a lead deficit with a 10058 PB, that's kind of cracked. I like how I literally was talking about how Shadowgato had a 100 and had the second best time in the tournament, literally last race, and then I just wrote him down as a 102. And it was like, yeah, that's right, or a 103.
Yeah, that makes sense, yeah. Checks out. Okay, Shadowgato attempted DSS and actually is going to fail it. Gonna keep going with it too. Crazy that we're seeing DSS in Division B. There are plenty of races that were in Division A as well that didn't even have a single DSS attempt. Now we have 2 coming out from Shadowgato. He's getting it on the second try. Now has to do the ribcage climb.
Whew, okay, that was a little bit scary on the ribcage, but definitely made it up there, and that's going to be a significant time save, even with the miss there. Pretty solid. Not having to do the dino skip we're seeing on the side of Chino. Pretty high level advanced tech there. Kind of crazy, honestly, like you're pointing out that Shadowgato pulled that out in the race.
Yeah, I mean, it didn't work out too well because actually now it allowed Chino to catch up. Now we're only a couple seconds apart.
I don't think so. I'm pretty sure that was like either even or Chino or Shadowgato still saved a little bit of time there. It was a pretty good recovery in second try. DSS saves what, like 10 seconds? Something like that?
Yeah, it saves about 8 to 10 seconds. But I would say with a redo like that, I would say maybe like 1 or 2 seconds saved on like a good cascade.
I don't know. He gets all the points in my book. I think it was definitely worth it. Even just for the flex. Flexing your strats in races is definitely worth it. Yeah, the styles points, aka the swag points, are definitely very important.
Yeah. Going for DSS, but no chest clip. Interesting choices.
Oh man, Chino taking a level 7 bonk there, heading up to the Cliff Moon. Chain Chomp annihilating that box.
I saw that coming, and I was like so scared that it wasn't going to be able to land on top of it. But it was just a few frames where he was able to land on top of that rock before the chain jump destroyed it.
I do believe swag points do deduct from your time. Cannot confirm, but something I heard.
I mean, according to our stat sheet, it deducted 0.06 seconds.
Oh my gosh, Tito almost going to sleep mode there. Not sure if that. I'm pretty sure that was just a cry for help. I don't think that was an accident.
So yeah, the gap between our two players is still about 18 seconds. So.
Yeah, we will see if that gap widens or shortens here as we enter Sand Kingdom. As we were talking about before, pretty much the first real challenge here, although if you throw in DSS into the mix, Cascade becomes quite a bit more tricky. Of course, chest clip being another pretty difficult strat to pull off. But either way, we are in Sand Kingdom now as shadowgato grabbing that bird. Gonna be doing DSTA here. It'd be a-okay regardless of the DSS mess up there. DSTA isn't a super precise trick as long as you're pretty relatively within the window that you're setting up for. It's not something you'll have to back it up very often. When you do back it up, you just gotta do a little bit of menuing. Oh, Chino missed the bird. I'm gonna opt to just wait for it to come all the way over, which is an interesting choice. I would definitely say at the very least, just grab it in the Oasis at the end. Doesn't lose much time there. It's a little bit scary if you miss it, but...
I don't believe that works out anymore. The only reason why we're able to ever do that at a point was because we would exit Sphinx, and then the bird would be changed in its cycle. But because we never re-enter the world, like never exit and re-enter the world after town anymore, the bird's on like whatever cycle it wants to be.
Yeah, see, I'm just a very basic boomer, and I still do the Sphinx route, so, yikes.
It's all good. Yeah, Chino's only real option to make that a bit faster would have been to be doing like a Hayano bird, but that takes some practice to do, so probably was just more comfortable with waiting for it. Chino, unfortunately, getting like an early Sandram there. shadowgato with the reverse Jaxi though. Does he get the bullet bill manipulation? He does. That is great, because actually on these stat sheets it's showing that he hasn't gone for reverse Jaxi at all. So he must have picked that up between groups and brackets.
Definitely interesting to see how players will change their strategies going throughout the tournament. Definitely interesting as well to see players improving throughout the tournament. Speedrunners are always picking up new strats, tightening their lines, cleaning up movements, etc. And shadowgato has been improving a lot.
I mean, yeah, it's a new year, and I feel like a lot of people, I mean, I see it everywhere in people's Twitters, is like new speedrun goals, and I could definitely see with someone at a 100 being like, I'm getting a sub hour this year. So, you know, they're already starting it up, getting some new strats in their route. And so that seems most likely to me as to what that was.
I'm not gonna lie, most of the SMO related clips I see on Twitter are mostly just random trick jumps that I have no idea what's going on. People are just like...
I didn't say clips. I definitely see some trick jumps clips. It's a thing. But yeah, I'm mostly talking about just the plain old text tweets.
Alright, so headed off into Lake Kingdom here. Probably the shortest kingdom in the entire game, except for maybe Ruined, but you only gotta collect like, what, 8 moons or something in this whole kingdom? It's kind of insane. 8 or 9, I can't count.
It's 8.
No. Unable to grab the zipper there. Gonna be having to do a little bit of up throw movement there to grab the zipper. Not a huge deal, but is a unfortunate little time loss for shadowgato, who I would assume we're gonna be seeing a late clip from. Looks like we will. Getting it first try. Oh no. Count that as 1.5 tries. Can we do 1.5s on the spreadsheet? Is that possible?
That would screw with a lot of stats.
No, it's totally fine.
Sure.
We'll just make Matt's work overtime for the next week.
Yeah. Makes sense.
Yeah, I don't think you count Ruined and Cloud as real kingdoms. Chino having a bunch of difficulty with this late clip, unfortunately. Not able to get the cap out of bounds. Line it up. Really struggling here. Kind of just standing still in disbelief for a moment. So we do finally get the roll out of bounds. But at what cost? At this point, would have benefited from just going for Rango. Look, we don't talk about it. We don't talk about it, Mats. It didn't happen. We made that one up. Yeah, I did pretty much curse Chino off the get-go by saying he was insanely cracked. But I would definitely chalk up any of these errors to the fact that Chino has not been playing a ton of SMO. I've seen Chino grind a bunch of SpongeBob when I have seen him online. Even throughout the tournament, it's just like been SpongeBob, which is totally fine, but it definitely affects your ability to do SMO any percent races. shadowgato here, rolling through Wooded Kingdom, collecting the first couple moons as we are headed over to Nut Clip. If shadowgato can connect with that, would give shadowgato a little bit of a hope and a dream of catching up if it did fail, as it's a pretty chunky amount of time loss. 25 seconds or so, the route saves. So we'll see what happens here.
Yep, Siren cursing players and commentators as I am still trying to figure out if my connection's working or not, and it seems better now.
Don't think that has anything to do with me. I'll take the responsibility for the racers, but not quite for the commentators. So shadowgato does end up failing nut clips, so a little bit of an opening here for Chino. So not a huge one. It definitely does help close the gap if Chino can capitalize on it and get nut clip. As shadowgato opting to go around here. Interesting safety strat that's not going to pay off.
He was going for the old method of getting up there. He was trying to go for the... Yeah, this is before we knew that there was a pixel to use. This is a swag trick.
Probably
Gets it.
Probably just a comfort thing, honestly. Definitely looks easier.
No, it's not easier. I've done both. Pixel jump is so much easier. It is technically slower, yes, but why would you practice that unless, I don't know, unless we're talking about trick jumpers again.
why would you not practice a backup? What? Question mark?
When there's a easier backup and you're already lost a bunch of time.
Why go faster in a speedrun? Easy answer. Time save good. Shadowgato here, gonna have to collect a story moon, which of course is a pretty sizable time loss. Gonna be watching some cutscenage that Chino will be able to skip.
No problem with the FRS, and into the Nut Moon as well. Chino on Red Maze.
I'm still shocked that you can't get out of balance with that, or get on top of the red maze. I just don't understand.
You can, actually.
Mario's like completely up there.
Well, you can't get on top of the maze, but you can do a moon clip on the wall, and that is in the BTT route now.
Shadowgato, of course, going for the spiritless route here. Going to be wrapping it up pretty shortly. So we just have the flooded pipes to complete. Chino, on the other hand, is making up a little bit of ground, but still pretty far behind.
Yeah. 10 years from now, Wooded Kingdom is just going to be known as the Moon Clip Kingdom, because there's another one in this area where Shadowgato is as well. So that would be like 3 moon clips in one kingdom, which is ridiculous.
Yeah, so Shadowgato wrapping up Wooded completely here as Chino just now finishing up the spiritless shenanigans. See what happened to the lead here in this kingdom as they entered Wooded with about 1 minute and 18 seconds difference. Alright, so rolling into Cloud Kingdom. Bowser. First encounter with him in this run. Can't imagine we see shadowgato have any issues, although I did say that last run, then just immediately missed the first fast hat, but shadowgato just grabbing the hat straight out of Bowser's hand. No problems there. Chino's a bit of cutscenes behind. Solid Cloud Kingdom from shadowgato. We've seen some pretty rough times in Lost today. Let's hope we don't see any more as we have our first racer entering Lost now. Lots of pretty dangerous corridors here in Lost Kingdom. Lots of pitfalls into Poison Jam you don't want to be stepping in. It is an instant death.
Yeah, some of the hardest stuff, and shadowgato had to do a very interesting meme tree there, as they didn't get any sort of cap vault.
Shadowgato making things look easy so far, not making any major mistakes. Going pretty quick through this part. The Trapedal gonna be reversed here. Let's see if it pays off. A little bit of tricky timing here in order to... Oh no!
No,
that is the opposite of it paying off here. Is he's gonna be sent all the way back to the Odyssey.
That is not good at all.
Oh, and Chino!
Oh! Chino failing meme tree though.
Lost.
So they are gonna be roughly at the same spot, although shadowgato has quite a bit more moons.
And look at these backups from shadowgato. Like that was
nicely done.
That was pretty quick.
Really smooth. Taking the intentional hit as Chino fails meme tree again.
Yeah, that is not what you like to see here. Lost Kingdom is hard, man. I mean,
agreed.
We've seen so many players have complete just gameplay meltdowns in Lost Kingdom, but today especially has been a bit of a Lost meltdown. Magnet is Chino.
And
no,
I saw that coming from a mile. Oh my god, Chino with the missed dive into the poison. That is, I was surprised we hadn't seen it, to be honest, because like of all the places in Lost Kingdom, that butterfly moon is actually the most likely place to die in.
So as I was saying, Lost Kingdom, very, very easy. All players have no problems with it. Chino missing the butterfly, but going to be doing the backup here. Going to first person so the butterfly will spawn and instantly grabbing it. That's some rough stuff.
It really is. There's no other way to put that.
Especially considering the fact that shadowgato would have potentially given up a pretty sizable amount of time there with that death blade on into Lost Kingdom. Even with the fast backup, that is a pretty far trek, but you're just unable to capitalize, unfortunately.
Yeah, I probably would have cut this lead in half, I would say. But now, on the other hand, with where we are, we're looking at a pretty comfortable lead for shadowgato going into Night Metro, which is great, because it is Metro.
Oh man, shadowgato is just looking hot. Like, some of these movements are just crazy. Oh, okay.
Oh, look at this, cycle. Going for Goomba Hack. Looking good, too. Swag. Is Chino actually going to die to the final moon and loss? Not going to be able to dive in time.
Chat declaring the race over. Apparently have not witnessed a late game run in Super Mario Odyssey because it can get dicey. Lost is not the only scary kingdom in the run, that's for sure.
Entirely true. Metro Kingdom can actually be very scary, and so can Luncheon.
I don't know about Metro. Maybe if you go to Bullet Building, but I mean,
yeah.
what part of Metro is really scary?
I'd say Scooter Cliff. It's not going to cause a lot of time loss, but it's there.
Oh no, shadowgato's gonna get 3-cycled. No, my gosh, barely
good.
sniping it. Didn't look like he was quite high enough, but just nabs the bottom of that last hitbox.
There's a couple spots in Metro, I don't know. But it definitely is more frequent later on. Shadowgato with the drive-by. Fantastic work on that scoop clip.
Yeah, shadowgato is looking incredibly practiced right now. And I think that's a lot of what we're seeing here is shadowgato has been just on the grind completely. Advancing a lot of strats, getting PBs, whereas, as I was saying before, Chino's been playing some other games, so it's a little bit unfortunate that we don't get to see peak Chino versus peak shadowgato here today, but Chino definitely putting up a good fight still, regardless of that bit of a meltdown in Lost Kingdom. Okay. A little bit of scary slots there from shadowgato, but does end up grabbing the right moon to end it off. Always
But
scary.
that does also mean that we're going to bullet building.
Oh yeah. A little bit trickier movement, a little bit trickier strats, but you do save a tiny bit of time from doing it. Although me personally, I'll just talk to the musicians any day. I'll take some idle text mashing to some crazy capped up throws and captures any day. But shadowgato does manage to get the up throw capture, which is by far the trickiest part of the room, and gets out relatively unscathed. Probably saving time even with that slots mishap. At least breaking even though.
Yeah, definitely looking to, definitely shaping out to be a good Metro Kingdom for shadowgato. Bit of a shaky night Metro with the Mecha Wiggler, but the rest has been pretty great. As I say that, a little bit of mess up on the way up to this moon on top of the building. Uchino taking a little bit of time, has gone a full lap for the scoot clip. Gonna go for it again, just inching themselves off the side and able to get it.
Yeah, unfortunate wasn't able to grab it first try, but at least not having an entire scoot clip meltdown, just one miss is not a huge deal. Shadowgato wrapping up Metro here. Pretty solid exit. Quite a bit behind PB right now, but when you're running up against a 100, that is not anything to be ashamed of.
Absolutely. And this is fairly solid for race. Had some trouble in Lost Kingdom, but overall, pretty good.
Yeah, that's definitely one thing that is nice to see in racers, is when, or just speedrunners in general, being able to make a mistake and just bounce back from it. It's much, much harder to be a speedrunner if you just completely melt down after any mistake. You'll see that from a lot of players where they'll just reset every time they make a mistake. You don't get very far doing that, typically. You know, here climbing up the tower here, getting ready to wrap up Day Metro, but taking a bonk, unfortunately. Not quite able to get himself composed fully. Shadowgato not grabbing that moon clip, just gonna end up running around the corner, not a huge deal. Very minimal time difference.
Yeah, that's a 1 second time save, so makes sense if they just want to keep the consistency up for this. They just don't even attempt it. And not getting the triple jump off of that Typhoon block, so has to kind of do a bit of a backup movement there. Is fine though. And yeah, Chino now finishing up the people's room.
Why are there so many people in that alleyway? Alright, I want to see some sick Goomba vectors here. Oh,
That's a
there
couple.
we go.
Those are pretty good Goomba vectors, actually. As that Goomba nearly took its own death.
No, Goombas never run off the edge and die.
It never happens. We have no footage with that. and now moving into Snowdram. And this is a trick that actually looks like shadowgato does have more luck with than Chino.
Yeah, a couple misses on Chino's side, just one on the side of shadowgato previously, but we'll see if that holds true here as shadowgato manages to close the gap fairly easily.
Making it look easy.
Chino, on the other hand, looks like maybe attempting the moon clip, not going to grab it though. See if the blowy joey room goes any better for Chino here. He's able to grab the triple jump. Ends up going for the spin pound instead. Interesting. Does nab the faster cycle though in the room. shadowgato has entered the elevator kingdom. Caressing our ears with some of the most boring music in the entire game. You'd love to hear it.
It's chill. You know, it's that kind of music that you just have playing while you're just, you know, laying down on the beach with your nice lounge chair.
Can't relate.
I mean, neither can I. I don't go to the beach very often. But I imagine that would be what it's for.
I imagine you'd probably get laughed at if you went to a beach and you started playing this music. But I mean, to each their own.
It's the kind of music I think I would hear in, like, in a spa. I don't know.
Changing your story too frequently here, Troy. I don't know what to believe anymore. But I do believe that we will see Fish Dip out of shadowgato. Come on. Oh, no.
No. Nope.
Oh, shadowgato, you're killing me.
Nope.
We gotta see at least one today.
Nope.
Yep.
Nope. And a fish bonk before going into the shortcut.
Okay, shadowgato, I will forgive you. I'm just desperate here. I just want to see some fish dip. Maybe if I start calling it Wilco clip again, people will start doing it more.
Nah. Chino able to get their Snowdram. I was a bit occupied for a second there, so I did not see if they messed up at all on it. Chino starting up their seaside and unfortunately not making them jump up here for this first moon. And yeah, capturing the Goomba, I suppose that is another way to get up there. And it worked out. Able to get the first moon.
I've actually never seen that. It's pretty crafty.
It is crafty. Definitely slower, but if you're just having trouble, just complete trouble with even getting up there, I understand going for it. As Gato getting tripped up by the rectangle arena. It's hard. The rectangle. And no fish dip from Chino either.
I can't believe it. I can't believe I've been betrayed. I just wanted to see the fish dip. That's all I wanted.
It happened right in front of your eyes.
Wait, what?
You can't believe it, and yet you saw it happen.
Oh. I mean, I saw it didn't happen. Sadly. Tragically. It's okay. We still have a race on our hands.
Yeah. I mean, I can hear your devastation. Is there anything that I can do to help you here?
No.
It's trying time. No? Okay, I'm just gonna leave then.
I'm so glad we're oversaying in these trying times every 2 seconds. That was the worst. Okay, Chino's melting down on Fish Clip right now, which is something I've not seen in possibly a millennia. It does finally get it.
Yes. Be able to find it. Yeah, shadowgato getting a salt pile. And really good cycles on that lava bubble.
Chino supporters having a little bit of supporters remorse right now, unfortunately. Not sure what's going on in the chat. I think that you need to perhaps construct some copy pastas or something in order to cheer on Chino rather than break him down. Not sure if that your strategy is really cohesive to earning your points back.
Yeah, they're just channel points. They don't actually cost money.
Wait, they don't?
No, they don't. That would be illegal.
I thought it was like cryptocurrency or something. Isn't that what cryptocurrency is? Which points?
Yeah. You know, it's a lot easier to explain than what cryptocurrency actually is right now. So yeah, we'll just say they are. There are real-world cash bets on this tournament, apparently.
Sammy, that's just making me think of that one, like, bored ape cartoon that came out. Did you guys ever see that? That was like the most cringy thing I've ever seen in my entire life.
Yeah, I just, you know, as soon as I heard of it, I just wanted to set it on fire. So I was like, I'm not even gonna give it the time of day.
Wait, so you did hear about it?
I heard about it, but then I never watched it.
It's great. I watched the whole episode.
Why?
Because it's like a train wreck. I don't know. Sometimes you just can't look away.
Exactly why you just never start.
I clicked on it and it just started playing and I was like, wow, this is terrible. And then I just kept watching and I was like, wow, it's all terrible.
Yeah. So anyway, Chino starting off Spewer, shadowgato just getting the ground pound moon behind these rocks. And we'll be getting the final multi-moon of the kingdom as they will be finishing off.
Yeah, this multi-moon is really, really hard. He's gonna have to pass through this food gauntlet here, and okay, it's done. I'm not sure why the chat is trying to help me. I promise I don't need help to sit down and talk about Super Mario, but appreciate it. Got it under control.
Also calling Hot Pocket a Karen, I don't understand that one.
Wait, what?
That's the name of the streamer in the picture.
Oh. I think they're just looking for any sort of woman to represent the Karens. You know, having a little bit of difficulty making it up there in order to grab this crate moon, having to do some backup strategies, but does end up grabbing anyways. Shadowgato is headed into Ruined Kingdom, our favorite kingdom in the game.
It's a great kingdom.
Will Mario beat Durgan? Find out next time. Find out this time, in fact.
Actually, no, we do go on a commercial break, so find out next time.
Wait, what?
Now for the ad break. Gotta go to the ad break, right?
I don't know what you're talking about.
I don't know.
Not ringing a bell.
Oh, okay.
I'm not the one talking.
This tournament is brought to you by Urban Arts Partnership, a wonderful organization that helps underprivileged youths get into college.
That's pretty epic.
Is that too loud for you? I don't know. I might have started yelling and peaking microphones. But yes, it is pretty epic.
I mean, your mic didn't start sounding like you're like coming out of a TRS-80, so it was fine.
Okay, I don't. Am I cutting out a bunch? Either way, they help with getting into a lot of computer programming type courses, all the STEM stuff, all the STEAM stuff as well. Actually, yeah, to help code video games, make video games, and then help you get into college with that. And then it's done for underprivileged youths, done in lower class societies.
What
Great amount of diversity and representation. This is all done off the top of the head, okay? I didn't have time to pull it up.
Lower class society. little weird champ there, getting a little bit into some dystopian nightmare scenarios, perhaps. But...
No, just follow us. You can just commands, chat commands. Follow us.
I'm digging this new Discord feature where it starts.
Stop laughing at me.
Where it starts like phasing out whenever you start yelling. That is an interesting feature. I didn't know Discord implemented that, but shout out to Discord.
My internet is having a day, okay? Just chill.
I'm chill.
I don't know.
Now, come on, Mats. I've never failed to update a command in my life. I don't know why you doubt me like that.
Let's check that restreamer command.
What do you mean? It's got our restreamer dance the 2106 on there. Yeah,
really?
It. Yeah, okay. Right there.
Cool. Makes sense. Yep. Uh-huh. I'm pretty sure he like danced a restream for us like once, and then for like one day in this tournament, as far as I remember.
What do you mean? It says he's doing it right now.
Oh, okay, yeah, my mistake.
Shadowgato here, breaking deeper into Bowser's Kingdom. Tearing down the walls, opening the gates. And it only gets more difficult as it continues. I think exclamation point Mulan is the best command.
It's a pretty good command, yeah. Oh, and Gato is actually going to bonk on their way through the Shards Moon.
It never happened.
Okay. And we can tell that never happened because there are 2 shards collected, and so, yep, it's still good.
I've actually never seen either of these racers fail.
Yep, did not happen once in this race. No failures.
I gotta say though, it is nice to be kicking back, watching some SMO here on the Saturday evening. I guess it's Saturday afternoon if you are in the US, but nice relaxing way to end the weekend. Haven't had any
Sunday.
SMO today. What do you mean? What do you mean it's Sunday? Yeah, it is Sunday.
It's Sunday.
Yeah, it's a nice relaxing way to end the weekend on Sunday.
Yeah, okay, cool. That's what I thought you said.
Wait, what? What did I say?
You said Saturday.
Oh. I don't know. Look, I'm a degen speedrunner. I need to keep track of the days. It's the weekend. You're lucky you get that out of me. Did you know that Shadowgato is actually that baby black kitten? Not an actual person.
He is that kitten?
Yeah.
He's literally that cat.
Yeah, Shadowgato.
Just like Chino's actually that bear?
Yeah.
Okay.
People can't
Cool,
lie.
good to know.
Just like Wuxfu is apparently that person that he randomly submitted their face as a profile picture even though it's not him.
And hey, there is actually a box of Reese's Puff cereal.
Nah, that's not true. We've seen hey, there is an actual person. Hey, there uses webcam. I wouldn't lie to the viewers. Except for about the day of the week. Whoa, I wouldn't go that far. I wouldn't go that far. I don't know if Shadowgato is the best Mario cat right now, but we'll leave that discussion for another day.
Why another day? I'm kind of interested in this discussion.
Nope.
Okay.
Oh, I don't know about that statement either, Milan. I definitely don't know about that statement in particular. Man, there's a lot of Mario cats. Wow. I didn't even realize. Large density of cats in Mario.
Oh, Chino going to take a fall right before the ogre. Troll thing.
See, the Chino supporters, it's kind of like a double-edged sword, because if you're a Chino supporter and Chino's failing, number one, obviously it's sad because your racer that you're supporting is failing, but B, you get to say Chino in the chat, which is pretty epic.
Yes, that is how counting works, yeah.
Wait, what did I say?
You said 1 and then B.
Okay, I'm really tired. If you haven't figured that out yet, I'm ready. I'm literally like, this is like definitely past my bedtime right now. I accept my downfall.
Okay, all right.
Did I at least say letter B?
You said the letter B. You said 1, and then talked about how
As long as I didn't say number B, that would actually be bad. But either way, here Chino gonna be.
No, I mean you didn't. No, you didn't say number 1 and number 2. You just said 1 and then B.
All right, yeah, that's fine. That's fine. That's good. Yeah, guys, gonna have to. I mean, I know we delayed matches today from yesterday, but I mean, we're just gonna have to. You know, I gotta have sleepy time. Sorry, guys.
You want me to read you a bedtime story?
This is my bedtime story. Chino versus shadowgato.
It's good. It's a good bedtime story. It's very nice to relax to.
Yeah, it's not actually that late here. I'm just completely ultra mega degen. The shadowgato wrapping up Bowser's here. Gonna be heading off into the Moon Kingdom. Chino is still lagging a bit behind here on the bunnies fight, but is still fighting for his tournament life. Seems to us here in the booth that Chino's going to be getting knocked out here, but did have a pretty good run, going undefeated in group stages, but going up against the second best PB in the tournament here. Definitely a tough first round playoff match, especially if you haven't been playing much. But pretty impressive that Chino went 3-0 in groups without playing too much Odyssey lately.
Yeah, definitely something to be proud of. Excellent looking back there from shadowgato.
Best PB is Twisted Duck, who has a 1 second better PB than shadowgato.
And single wall jump, sort of, from shadowgato. Well done. Making it up there. I guess we'll call that a single wall moon cave skip, because they did hit the wall. They technically did 2 wall jumps, but it was on the same wall. Now entering the Bowser fight. Chino working on their way up, getting the moon behind these boxes.
I do hope this is not going to be the last we see of Chino in these tournaments. Been a Chino supporter ever since I saw Chino playing in the freshman tournaments. a fierce competitor. I expect to see some pretty good times come out of him if he chooses to continue running the game. Definitely don't think that 102 is the end of the road for Chino.
I'm working on Chino getting on top of the Mecha Brutal, having to take a couple tries on it.
Ooh, that's not
Looks
gonna work.
good now.
Yeah,
Never mind.
Did not get enough height there in order to clear the Rango bubble, and gonna have to try to climb up again, but I don't know if there's enough time here. Tokyos are on the ground. Does that just continually fire balls?
I think so, as long as you just don't, like, do anything. Like, if you don't try to get up there, it's fine. Like, the cycles don't activate until you hit the first bubble, I think.
Birdless mech is something I need to learn. I never learned it.
Same.
But
Same.
mostly because I haven't learned anything in this game. For the amount of time I spent commentating this game, I am super bad at it.
Same.
So I just had to mention it. If you are not super bad at this game and you do enjoy commentating or talking about video games in general, ! Volunteer in the chat. XD. No XD skip though, sad.
Yeah, Chino gonna fall down on Mecha Brutal.
Alright, I see some samers in the chat that shouldn't actually be saying same. I also don't see a 360 fireball from shadowgato, which is a little bit disappointing. I expect a 360 shadowgato or a 360 fireball from everyone. Yeah.
Everybody has to do them from now on.
Just like everybody has to do cat jams in the chat right now, or I will be very sad. This is the cat jam portion.
Yes. Do I get an excuse because I'm commentating currently? Or do I still have to do it? Saren?
What?
Do I have to also post cat jams?
I love Benny.
This is... You are not being clear about this answer. Whatever. Shadowgato getting that down that final pillar. Gonna go get that final moon rock and capture that wire, securing them their place in the top 8 of Division B. Hog indeed.
That was bigly. Alright, so what do we think that Chino is looking like it's gonna get here?
I'm looking to be about a 109. Easy math. You just add about 5 minutes to the timer when they leave Bowser's Kingdom. So, yeah. Somewhere around a 109.
It's lame. I just arbitrarily guessed based on my feelings. I think that's better.
Oh, okay, cool. So what are your feelings telling you?
I think that Chino's gonna get 7 hour on this run. I feel it.
Okay, cool. Yeah, we'll get a -4.5 in Moon Kingdom.
Yeah, I think it's reasonable.
Yeah, sounds right.
Bring it back, you know. Get the upset win. See, this is the strat that you're gonna need if you're gonna bring it back here. It's actually a setup for an advanced strategy. there any other matches you're looking forward to coming up in the next day or so? Troy, have you been looking at the schedule?
Yeah. Hopefully some. I mean, like,
I don't believe you.
Why not?
Doubt. Imagine not checking out the GSA schedule on a daily basis and obsessively asking me to post it.
I mean, there's not even much of a schedule. You just have 4 races tomorrow and 2 more today. Hey, I mean, yes, those are good,
much of a
some good
schedule.
races. I mean, those are some
Not
good races.
much of a schedule, Troy. Oh
Yeah.
my goodness.
I mean, the rest of the top 16 has to go through, I'm assuming, is just what that is. Which is why we don't have top 8 scheduled yet, which makes sense. It's valid.
Oh. You're right. The rest of the schedule's boring. Just wrap it up now.
Yeah.
Tournament's over.
Yeah, no one should be watching this.
Yeah, definitely don't want to hype up any matches coming up. That would be horrible.
No, that would be dumb. Only match you should watch is this one and the next one, because these are the only ones I'll be able to commentate today or tomorrow. So these are the only ones worth watching.
I mean, that's why we're all here, right?
Yeah, exactly.
You know, having some troubles here on the Bowser fight. Doing some backup strategies, no fast hats on the last cycle. That's okay. So Trito heading into the last portion here of the race, escape portion, and more importantly coming up the cat jam portion. This close to purging Sammy from the chat right now. Melon, don't be on the wrong side of history. Be on the side of the cat jams. Cat Jam versus Pepe D, I feel like, is the new era of Topper versus Harriet. I think it's a more important battle. I think it's what the people really care about. At least it's what I care about.
Understandable.
Yikes, Melon. I'm gonna pretend like I didn't see that.
Finishing it out. Gonna be borderline 109.
Pog.
Yeah, Pog. GD to Chino. Getting that 109.53.
Top 110, very bigly.
Yeah, how did Matt know?
Apparently Chino won according to our production team. Dansta, if you could maybe fix that for us. Not really sure what you're doing
please,
back there.
Dansta. So this is the strat then, is if you make any mistakes with the layout, it's all Dansta's fault.
What are you talking about? If I make any mistake, how would it be my mistake if it's Dansta in the booth? Why would you pin this on me?
Exactly.
Kind of weird. Not sure what your strategy here, what your angle is, but not sure if shadowgato is still remaining in the chat room. But if you do want to pop in for an interview and you are there, feel free to do so. We'll be getting into the next match here shortly.
Yes, we'll go straight from this this match here that was number A, and then go into letter 2 match.
Out of all the things you could possibly cling to rip on somebody for, I'm not sure if that's the one I would go with, but you can cling on to that.
Are we doing an interview, or is this just our life now?
I don't know. I'm just chilling. I'm just waiting to see. I don't think shadowgato is here though.
Okay.
Oh, I think we will just.
Yeah.
Well, what, Troy?
Well, I don't know. Why don't you know?
All right, what's coming up next, Troy? You've been watching the schedule with bated breath, right? So you can tell me what's going on.
Yeah,
next.
absolutely. I am. I mean, I know about the Samarellian versus Cars match.
Oh my gosh, he knows it. Okay, let's go.
Of course I am. I'm commentating it.
Let's go.
I only know those matches. The only matches I know are the ones I signed up for.
Pog. All right, we'll definitely stick around for that. We will be back in a few moments with some more SMO any% action, so stick around.